Hello. Hello, everybody. Hopefully you're all doing good today. We are back here on Call of the Wild, hopefully gonna get Great One Red Deer number 2 today. And if we don't get that, then I guess we will play some Tarkov after and see how that goes. I finally leveled up all my traders to level 2, except a couple in Tarkov, so there should be a little more action once we get over to the Tarkov part. Got some good guns unlocked finally. And then here on Old Call of the Wild, let's see if we can get some progress towards our next great one. Nice, Jake, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Glad that you found the channel, and I'm glad that you've been enjoying the content. Hey, Blake, how's it going? Hey, Brobra. Hey, Mel. Cool Cat, Michael, Big B, Float Goat, Hunter 42, Anton, Gary, Hunter 42, Ricky, I wish I was good, I Drop, Sakura, how's everybody doing? Hey, Asmog, how's it going? I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream Ark today or not. I gotta get some editing done, so I don't know yet. Maybe, though. We might if I have some time to do it. Calling it Mellow Great One Red Deer? I wish. If we can find even just a Mellow Red Deer in general, I'll be extremely happy. I just now changed the time, so I'm not expecting anything to be here, but it's always worth a check. We did not search this zone last night, I don't think. Or yesterday. Nice, Braden. Hey, Protein. What's my favorite map, and how long did it take to get my first diamond? So I got my first diamond at level 51. And as far as favorite map, I'd say it's probably Mississippi Acres. And then Silver Ridge Peaks is definitely second. And I think Tiahuaroa is number 3. Alright, we'll wait for that guy to come down here. Yes, this map is the best for fallow as well. Hey, Erica, how's it going? Not too much is up yet. We're just getting our first couple kills of the day. I think, yeah, that's the last one. We just gotta wait for it to get down here a little bit further. I don't want to have to go clear up there to get it. Yeah, the 300 Magnum's amazing. I'd say it's the best 7 to 9 class weapon, easily. Hey, Death Reaper, how's it going? Hey, Capable Arrow. Gonna start streaming. Any tips? One of the biggest tips that I always give most of the people that want to start streaming is do your research first. Don't just go into it blindly. The first thing that I did when I started YouTube was I looked up tons and tons of videos on how to optimize the performance of your videos, how to properly write titles, the tags, the description. Because even with streams on YouTube, that really helps. It's very important to do that. And I also recommend making videos while you're streaming as well. So if you're making videos and streaming, promote your stream in your videos and promote your videos in your stream. And they kind of help each other out. Doing YouTube and Twitch side by side is a very massive help to a channel when you're first starting. And it can really be the difference in how quickly your channel grows. And other than that, I'd say just try to be unique. Don't do the things that everybody else has done. Try to find different things that you can do that not many people are doing. Original ideas are always going to have a higher chance of people watching it. But other than that, I think that's really all there is to it. The biggest thing is just doing the research on how to properly write titles, descriptions, tags, making thumbnails, things like that. Hey, Kyla, how's it going? You got a max red deer. Holy Simon. Those max weight red deer are usually quite impressively large. Where's the blood hunter? Really? You can't find it? Where was the third one? Was it the one up here? Did we just miss that one? Still feel pain. Got a level 2, 191 kg cottontail rabbit, scored 189. I saw that, Johnny. That's sad. That is quite unfortunate. Oh, wow, Float. That's like, that's really low trophy score for that weight. That's kind of crazy. Nice, capable arrow. What's my favorite diamond that I have? To be honest, I don't really have a favorite diamond. I've got a lot of diamonds that I like equally. It's always difficult to choose a favorite diamond. Nice, Landon. That's awesome. Congratulations, man. How many kills am I into grind number 2? Just under 900. Hoping that it won't be too many past like 2,000 before we get it. Because the last grind was 3,088 kills. So hopefully it doesn't take that long to get number 2. Ah, that's unfortunate, Cam. It happens, man. You'll find another one. Unfortunately, those, crashes and bugs and stuff like that just happen occasionally. Nice, Hess, that's awesome. That is super awesome. Oh, speaking of getting lots of diamonds and rares in a short amount of time, I've got a video coming out tomorrow that is going to be pretty sweet. It's the video of the day that we got 5 diamonds, a rare, and a troll in 2 hours on stream. And I'm going to include with it a hotspot guide for Virhonga Savannah. That way, hopefully you guys can also have that same type of luck. There's that guy. There's actually 2 stags there. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna have to move our setup a little bit. We need to move the tent backwards a little bit and also move the stand back a little bit because one of these herds is drinking a little bit closer than it used to. So let's lighten our load up a little bit. Hey, Kudu Slayer, I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, that should be good there. Done with Whitetail Great One grinding until they hopefully get new racks. Yeah, it's understandable, Johnny. Nice, the stud. Okay, let's do this like right there, probably. Yeah, that'll be good, I think. Oh, no worries, Braden. Do you like hunting in the dark? I don't necessarily like it, but red deer drink when it's dark, so if I want to get the best red deer hunting in the game, I have to hunt at night. But I wouldn't necessarily say I like it. I just do it because this is the best way to get red deer. Because their drink time on Tiawaroa is like super, super late. At like 18:30. But it's easily the best red deer hunting in the game. Okay, so that's 4 more stags. No mythicals like we were having yesterday. You messed up a 270 whitetail. Feels bad, man. If that guy could just go broadside, that'd be great. Come on, go broadside for me. One of you. Just get him instead, I guess. Alright, perfect. Nice, Marcus. That's awesome, dude. That is super awesome. It's going good, Isaac. You haven't missed anything yet. We're just getting the grind started. What was awful, Kyla? Did I miss something? Did I miss something? I might have missed something. Hey, Frantic, how's it going? The only problem I have with the Tiawaroa night hunting is the fog that rolls in at about 20. Do you have any tips for improving my efficiency on the grind? I have a guide for Tiawaroa Great One grinding that probably will have a bunch of helpful information for you when it comes to efficiency. I mean, what I'm doing right now is basically what's in the guide. But the biggest thing is to just like keep trying different setups until you find the fastest way. Because obviously everybody's map's going to be a little bit different, but I try to pick just my best zones. In other words, like the ones where I can get the most stags down the quickest. And then just focus those instead of hunting every zone. So like for me, I hunt the zones on the river. I hunt this zone up here. I hunt these two lakes, and then this part of the river. And I just stick to those because those are the quickest. And use all of your tents that are available on Tiawaroa. Use all 16 of your tents for red deer. And then have stands at every location that you typically would take shots from. That's how you greatly optimize your speed and success on Tiawaroa. But I would definitely recommend checking out the guide if you haven't, because it will cover everything in a bit more detail. Small male. Just waiting for the day we actually get a melanistic on this account. I'm sure eventually we'll get a waterfowl map. Nice, Martin. That's awesome, dude. I'm jealous. Yeah, Johnny, it is a bit strange. Nice, Zane, that's awesome. That's a nice 7. Where'd the other 2 go? Okay, there's one. There's the other. He's behind a tree, so this is not going to be an easy shot, but maybe we can, like, sneak one into the liver. Oh my gosh, we did. It's okay. We actually did sneak one into the liver. Yeah, some of the coloration names are a bit odd, I've noticed, for sure, Johnny. Like, I think one of the red deer is light brown when they look more red. Yeah, this is dark brown. That looks more like red to me. Dark red would have made more sense. Definitely would have made more sense to do dark red. Do you have any tips for getting money? I mean, stuff like this is really good for money. Just grinding a certain species. If you take a look at my not 0 to 60, but my Great One Before Level 60 series, I kind of go over how you can build like an efficient grind from basically level 1 and very limited gear. Would highly recommend checking that out. It kind of shows you how to work your way up from having like 3 or 4 tents to having more tents and being able to optimize the grind to give you better results and more red deer for more money. To be honest, I really think that red deer are one of the best ways to make money in the game, because of just how good they are on Aotearoa. Thank you, Cam. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that, my dude. 2... Okay, we got 2. Wait. 3, 4. That's a nice 7. Where was number 2? And goose hunting's not bad, but it can get pretty repetitive, so I kind of like the red deer method of making money a little bit better. And geese are broken at the moment, so they aren't working for cash. So as of now, red deer are the best because of the fact that it's broken for geese. That angle is not good, but... Oh my gosh. I like how I say that angle's not good and then we drop both of them in their tracks. I don't know, Caden. It just seems to happen that way. My schedule's very random, so it kind of depends on the day as for like when I'll go live. Not sure how geese will be after the rework. Yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming they'll use a system similar to Classic. Oh, I just thought of something. I just thought of something that they could do with the current need zone system for ducks. You know how whenever the ducks have a new need zone they have to go to, they end up flying to it? Honestly, all they would have to do to make ducks and geese better, well, primarily the ducks, is make it so the ducks have like 25 or 30 need zones. And each of them is only like 30 minutes long. That way they constantly have to fly to their next zone, but you can still find them on the water during certain times of day. I think that would actually be kind of cool. What do you guys think about that? Like, each group of ducks has like 30 different need zones that they go to throughout a 24-hour period. That way they're constantly having to fly. And I feel like that wouldn't be too difficult to implement. Instead of like designing a completely new system, just make it so they have a bunch of very short need zones. That way they constantly have to fly. I think that alone would just... that would make them so much better, and they wouldn't have to do a completely new system. Because, like, when you used to be able to switch the time, and then animals would start walking to their next need zone instead of teleporting. Because if you guys remember, after they kind of revamped the way animals move to their zones after changing the time, currently they just instantly teleport into their zone. But before, they used to have to fly to their next zone if you would switch the time. And any time that you would switch the time back then, the ducks would have to fly to their next zone. And it was always pretty fun to hunt them that way, because it was the closest thing to being like the Hunter Classic. So like, if they constantly had to fly to new zones, it would pretty much solve the issue. And it would be so much easier to do than creating an entirely new system for the ducks. And then just make them a little bit more responsive to calls and decoys. And boom. I think that would work out pretty good. Glad you guys like that idea. I might pitch that idea to them. See if they like that idea or not. Because I think that could definitely save them some work. And it would still make the ducks a million times better. Although I'm sure they probably still want to do a fully new system. Should go on a reindeer hunt for Christmas? Maybe. Holy red deer. They're everywhere. Okay, there's another one. And this is why Tiawaroa is the best map for red deer. Look at all these. We've killed like 8 red deer at this lake alone. And do you guys kind of see why I'm saying this is one of the best ways to make money? Each of these red deer give you like 1,400 if you shoot them with the correct ammo type. Obviously, I'm not going to get quite as much because I am not shooting them with the right ammo. Because I'm just trying to be fast. But that's just one side. Now we fast travel over here and we got 1, 2, 3. Looks like 4. Ooh, that's got to be a 9. That's a troll level 9, I think. I can't spot him yet, but I think that's a troll 9. It's definitely the troll rack, but is it an 8 or a 9? It's a 9. Well, a guaranteed troll, level 9 red deer. That's quite sad. Guaranteed troll. 300 it? You're right. We're gonna shoot it with a 300. That'll teach it for trolling us. If I can find it again. Yeah, we're gonna have to find it in the binos. Oh gosh. I too do not like having my vision. We're gonna have to use the 22 trick. Yeah, it does kind of suck that this rack can't make diamond. I do like it, but it just can't ever make it. Yeah, it's right. Get 300. Get the 300 treatment. You stupid troll. That poor thing. Gotta make sure it goes down, though. Oh, man. That poor red deer. Both of those poor red deer. One gets the 300 treatment. The other one just got pelted with the M1. Oh, you were actually able to see an IRL one, Johnny? I have not seen too many that look similar, but that's cool if you've been able to find some pictures of it. Because I've always liked that rack. I just wish it could make diamond. Imagine it made it. That would be my luck. The one that I shoot with the 300 ends up being a high enough score to make it. That would be my luck. Hunter knows the way. Hunter knows the way to the red deer. Yeah, it's a big 7 right there. This is one of the good 7s. Hey, PJ, how's it going? Instagram's great for looking for animals. I bet it is. I would imagine it probably would be. Where is that other level 7? There was another 7, I think it was over here, but maybe not. Maybe it was farther over. Yeah, piebald mallards are not a rare. They're just an uncommon. They're still cool though. They still look good. There we go, that's the other 7. It was farther over. Track not found. Hey, Scarecrow for Prez, welcome back, man. Long time no see, my dude. Are there any rare mallards? Yes, leucistic and melanistic are the only 2 rares. And some people don't even consider them rare because they're a duck. I personally still consider them to be rares. Yeah, I wish the piebalds were rare too. I've never understood why they made the piebalds and the brown hybrids and the blonde ones common. It's, it doesn't make too much sense to me, but hopefully they'll be rares at some point. Glad to see you at 31K. Yeah, man, it's been crazy. This last month has been wild. There's 1 and 2, and I think there should be 3 somewhere over here. Yeah, should be 1 more. Oh, there it is. There's this one. How do you get a diamond mule deer? I would probably recommend checking out my mule deer guide. I have a mule deer guide for Silver Ridge Peaks and for Parque Fernando. And then I've also got a Rancho hotspot guide that shows off a couple really good mule deer spots. I would recommend checking those, especially the Rancho mule deer hotspots. Those are both incredible. One of them is the Bosque Alto Lake, and then the other one is the lake in the very top right corner. That one is great for mule deer. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alicia, thank you for the crazy big super sticker. Oh my gosh. Thank you. That's really generous of you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Wow, holy. All right, you guys know what to do if you're a member and have access to the emotes. Be sure to spam that hype emote. There it is. There is our level 9 troll red deer. What a sad male. Look at that. What a sad male. Well, still a level 9, I guess. Diaper fund. Yes, diaper fund indeed. There we go. There's those hype emotes. Let's get some hype in the chat for Alicia. That's incredible. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Another one. Thank you so much, Alicia. That's incredible. I'm lost for words, honestly. Thank you so much. That's super generous. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate that a lot. That is just incredible. I'm like, I don't even know what to say. Except thank you so much. That's just incredible. Oh my gosh. Went to your mule deer hotspot on Rancho, got a diamond on the first one I spotted. Nice, Adam, that's awesome, man. And Joshua, thank you for renewing your membership, man. 2 months as a member. Holy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my dude. How many mule deer do you need to kill? I mean, there's no set number of how many you have to kill to get a diamond. It's a random spawn chance, so you just gotta keep shooting them until you find one, basically. It could happen in 100 kills, it could take 1,000. It's random just like anything. But I promise you, if you check out those hotspots that I talked about in multiplayer, you'll find one eventually. Just check out my Rancho hotspot guide, and then go to the 2 mule deer spots that I show off, because you will find lots of good mule deer there. And if you're doing it in multiplayer, then there's a pretty high chance that you'll find a diamond eventually. Jeez. I'm still just slightly speechless. Such insane support. Jeez. That's lucky, Muskrat. That's super lucky. Nice, Landon. Wait, when did we get some hinds over here? Have those been there? I think they might have been here already. Okay, there's nothing else there. Should be a couple back here. Maybe not this time, actually. Alright, let's fast travel over to here and grab these. Can I click on it? There we go. Alright, Johnny, I will take a quick look at it. Let's see. Oh, wow, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool looking. Jeez. Yeah, red deer are quite an incredible animal. There's so many different ways they can look. It really is incredible. You know, this is actually a strange red deer rack here. Look at this. I've never had this rack be that close. Look at that. They definitely mess with the true rack system. I mean, that's the first really uneven red deer that I've seen with the same antlers. That's cool looking, though. Look at that. I've never seen this rack do that. That's a cool one. Have you guys ever seen this red deer rack bend in this way? This is like really cool looking. That's like incredibly cool. We will save it. Let's, yeah, we'll replace that one, I think. Yeah, we'll save it for now. Maybe I'll tax it later. But that's cool. That's really cool. This is single player. Did Blacktail get crazier? Maybe. Somebody was telling me they had a level 3 Blacktail make diamond on PlayStation 4. Obviously, I don't know if that's true or not. I haven't seen any screenshots of it, but somebody was telling me that Blacktail have become kind of crazy looking. I'll have to go test that theory out, though, and see if maybe they can make it. Wow, Jor. That's... wow. Casey's just... he's wild. It's okay. It's okay, though. To be fair, I roasted him pretty badly a couple days ago, so I deserved that. When me and him were playing Tarkov, I roasted him pretty badly. So I probably deserved that, to be honest. Nice, Adam. That's awesome. If you're in the Discord, be sure to drop the picture in there. And there is no max score for great ones. I'm guessing you mean max weight, because there is no max score. Since they are a true rack species, they can have bunches of different random things that make them score differently. How do you aim so well? Lots and lots of practice. And if you're on PC, mouse and keyboard are typically a little bit easier to aim with than a controller is. So that definitely helps too. Being on mouse and keyboard is pretty big in the speed that I can aim. Alright, so I think that's all we're going to be able to see from here. Hey, Cole, how's it going, man? Gotta eliminate the competition. Yep, indeed. Oh yeah, that's weird, Kyla. It could be YouTube. YouTube's been kind of strange the last couple days. Could just be YouTube. Could just be YouTube being YouTube. Okay, so we got at least 2 more over there. 3, actually. I'll say it again. This is why Te Awaroa is the best red deer map. Just look at all of these red deer. They're just everywhere. Hey, Vol, how's it going? Good to see you. There should be one, like, right here. Yeah, there it is. There's our red deer. Later, Bryson. This is Te Awaroa, Cole. Playing on Te Awaroa. How did I practice? Just by playing the game a lot. I've got like 3,200 hours in Call of the Wild, and after that point, you kind of just get used to everything. I definitely wasn't this good the first half of those hours. Like the first 1,000 to 1,500, I was nowhere nearly as good at quickly aiming between targets. And part of it is also just learning the run. I've done this route for red deer so many times that at this point, I kind of just know where to look for all the deer so I can bounce between them pretty quickly. Let's sneak up and try to get a few of these down. There's like 5 red deer here. For this one right here, we're going to use the M1 because I need to be able to quickly bounce between targets. And we're actually going to put the other scope on it. put the Hyperion on it. Nice, Kyla. Hopefully it works good now. What's my favorite animal to hunt? Believe it or not, the red deer. Microwave versus earbuds, who wins? I am banking on the earbuds. Clearly they would win, obviously. Are they leaving? Where's that level 8? That's a 7. I want to get that 8 down. I don't see the 8. Did they go the other way? I've never seen them do that before. They always run to the right, but I think they actually ran to the left this time. That guy didn't, but... There we go. I currently have one Great One Red Deer. Trying to get number 2 right now. Wait, there we go. That was him. That was our mythical. Yeah, he's gone. Oh well. Hey, Giant Carlo. It's going good, man. Hopefully things have been going good for you as well. What's my favorite gun to use? My favorite gun to use is the 6.5. It's just a little bit weak, so I don't use it for a lot of things. But it is my favorite gun. We can get this mythical. Yep, there it is. I think we hit it. To be honest, I don't know though. I think we did. That's a level 6 there. Okay, the rest are over here. What skills and perks are the most underrated in my opinion? I think Pack Mule is one of them. Pack Mule for some reason doesn't get used a lot, but it's amazing. It gives you an extra 3 units of weight, which is just fantastic. It's this one right here, an Ambusher. Pack Mule. It's so good. So good. And then another one. Let's see if I can find it. Improvised Blind. I feel like not too many people realize how good this is. Improvised Blind makes it so you can hide in these little bushes and trees. And as you can see in the bottom right, the little visibility line is completely invisible. So I can have animals walk clear up to like 10 meters without noticing me. And I think that's extremely useful. So I'd say those are probably the 2 skills that I think are the least, or most underrated, least used. And as far as perks, I'd say probably Lightning Hands, because it increases reload speed, and then Recoil Management. Those 2 are so good. Easily the most underrated perks in my opinion. Some people don't really go for them because they take a while to get to. You have to unlock a bunch of other perks before them. I think they're great though. What animal do you think will be the next great one? In my opinion, I think the next great one will be either a moose or a mule deer. I'd like it to be a blacktail, but it's probably going to be a moose or a mule deer. Based off of what the community has wanted to see. And it could also be a gator. I've seen a lot of people request a gator great one. Come on, Hunter. Find us the last one. It's somewhere around here. Find us that mythical. And then we gotta go claim the rest that we haven't claimed. Zeroing's a good perk, but it's not really underrated. A lot of people use it. So I wouldn't really consider it to be underrated. You put the blacktail in Discord? Alright, I will take a look at it. Let's see. Where is it? I don't see it. Yeah, I can't find it. I'll look for it later. Oh, it's in the Games Talk chat? Gotcha. Games Talk, where's that? There we go. Oh wow, yeah, that's a funky dude. That's a really funky black-tailed deer. Jeez, that thing's weird looking. Cool though. Sadly, no drunkie, we have not got our second Great One Red Deer yet. Still looking for it. Do I ever use the Mosin? Sometimes. Not super often, but I do use it from time to time. Alright, so because we fast traveled from out of render, they're probably going to be invisible. Yeah, they are. You thought it said Kyle was timed out by Scarecrow? Nah, I would never. Why would I ever do that? I would never do that. What map is that? This is Tiawaroa. Hold on, let me actually, let me go pin that message that you put, Kyla. There we go. Oh, wow. YouTube added a new option. When I click on the drop down, I have the option to go to your channel. I went to pin your message, Kyla, and there was an option that said go to channel. That's gotta be new. I don't think I have ever seen that before. That'd be hilarious. I just click go to channel instead of pin message. Alright, Hunter. I'm gonna need you to find this red deer. Because I can't. Where is it, buddy? Right here? Thank you. Good dog. Go look at your subs. What's your sub count right now? Go to channel. There we go. Something went wrong. Wow. Thank you, YouTube. Something went wrong. Cause why would a feature that's just been added to YouTube ever work properly? Why would you think that it should work properly, huh? It legit doesn't even bring anything up. It gives me an error. Oh, that's fantastic. It's at 660? Jeez. 660 subs with no videos. Kyla, I'm saying it right now, you're gonna get to 1,000 before you post a video. You're gonna get to 1,000 subs before you post a video easily. Yeah, I'll see, Blitz. Let's see if it takes it. Maybe you have to have a channel actually created. Nope, it gave me the same thing. Something went wrong. Thank you, YouTube. What a great new feature. It just gives an error. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, you can, Johnny? Does it actually take you to one, or does it bug out too? Because it's bugging out on every single one for me. Did we mess the shot up on this? We did. Feels bad. Hey, Sam, how's it going? Our first vid is gonna be the 1,000 sub special. Oh my gosh, that would be hilarious. Very first video, 1,000 sub special. That would be absolutely hilarious. Wedding live stream. Oh man. It worked for you? That's weird that it won't work for me. I think it's trying to take me to the YouTube studio. I think that's why it's bugging out for me. Maybe it'll work on mobile for me. I'll have to try it later. Speaking of fallow, float goat, that's a fallow over there. Just called. I don't actually know where it is, but it just called, so it's got to be close. What's my favorite species on Layton? I'd say probably blacktail or Roosevelt elk. No one cares about fallow though? I mean, all the beginners do because they need ways to make money. There we go. And their time should be up, so let's go switch the time. I'm assuming you were gonna say bobcat, Grayson. I guess a Great One Mexican bobcat would be kind of cool. I'm assuming that's what you meant and it just cut short. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Has anyone gotten a Great One Red Deer on Xbox yet? Yeah, quite a few people have actually. There's been a decent amount of Great One Red Deer shot on all platforms. I don't know the exact numbers, but I know I've seen multiple from each. Kyla doesn't even know what a fallow is? Probably not. I don't think she's ever hunted them in her life. Not at all. Why would anybody hunt a fallow deer? How many diamonds do I think I have? I think I've got like 600. It might be 700 actually. Let me look. Okay, so we got to remove 210. I've got 605. For a while there was a bug that was causing golds to show up as diamonds, so I have to remove 210 from my count. But I've got 605 diamonds. Alright, so these guys are still taking their sweet time. Yeah, sure, Blitz. What channel is it in? What chat's it gonna be in? Oh, you sent it to me. Oh my gosh, what is that thing? Oh my gosh. What am I looking at? Okay, I'm gonna have to save this image so that everybody can look at it. I am going to show this to you guys because this is wild. What is this? On, let me... There we go. What is that elk? That is wild looking. And how does it only score 330? You see, this is why tip-to-tip spread and inner spread need to be part of the scoring system for elk. Currently, spread does not matter at all on the elk, which makes no sense. What is that? I don't even know, guys. It's an elk. That's a Roosevelt elk for you. A crazy looking one, but it's still an elk. Yeah, it's pretty wild looking. It's definitely not great looking, but it's unique, so it gets cool points for being unique. Alright, I'll check that other one out too, Blitz. I'll check it out in a little bit. Looks like it has axis deer antlers. I mean, kind of. Axis deer antlers mixed with who knows what. Yes, they are, Cool Cat. Mule deer are on Rancho. And I think Rancho's arguably the best place to find them. I'm the widest boy. He definitely is the widest boy. Nice, PJ. That's awesome. Super awesome, my dude. Look at that big male. What a beautiful level 5. I think that might be the biggest red deer I've ever seen. Hey, Jarrell, how's it going? Nice, Johnny. I actually recently picked up a tablet as well. During Black Friday, Amazon was having like a 50% off sale on their tablets, so I decided to pick one up. Because honestly, they're a really good deal. For what you get, they're a super good deal. Is the best map for Whitetail, Rancho, or Mississippi? Oh, Rancho easily. Mississippi is honestly not that great from what I've seen. And the reason that I say that is because on Rancho, you can delete your whitetail zones constantly, and they will always return to the exact same lake that you killed them at. They might move around to different parts of the lake, but they will always reappear at the exact same lake if you end up deleting a need zone. But on Mississippi, they kind of just go into random places away from where you killed them, so it's really hard to keep track of your herds. Ooh, that one's like a little bit tighter than normal. They definitely messed around with the true rack system a little bit, and I think they fixed it to where things aren't perfectly symmetrical anymore. I actually mentioned this the other day and forgot to show you guys, but I'll try to show you on one of these. There we go. Got 5 of them. Yeah, me too, Jor. It was difficult. I tried it for like 3 days, and I couldn't get into it. Mississippi Great One grinding is not easy. They move around way too much. And obviously, if you're grinding for the Great One, having your herds moving around all the time and your bucks respawning at different areas that you didn't shoot them in, that's obviously not good because it's going to slow your grind down. On Rancho, that's never been an issue for me, so I think I'm just going to stick with Rancho for whitetail grinding. Eventually, we do need to grind for another whitetail great one. But it's just not going to be on Mississippi. As much as I'd love to take down a swamp buck, it's just not going to be as good of a grind as I was hoping. So, probably just going to go back to Rancho with the great one whitetail grind. Will there be any Ark tonight? Maybe. I haven't decided. There's for sure going to be some Tarkov next, but I don't know about Ark. Alright, let's take a look at this. Let's look to see if there's any differences in score. 5291. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe they are still perfectly symmetrical. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe they didn't do anything to the TrueX system. I've definitely seen more wonky animals after this update, though. Let's see this one. Is there any differences? No, these are the exact same as well. Exact same score on both sides. Interesting. We'll have to find one of the wonky ones then. Maybe they made it, maybe they did increase the randomness of the system, but they made it so that both antlers get the exact same measurements. So, like, maybe there's still more randomness, but they just won't have two different levels of randomness in the antlers, I guess. Ow. Bro, chill. Why are you still here? Run away. Yeah, this one's the exact same. Interesting. Hey, Zero, it's going good. What's my favorite trophy I've ever got? That's always a difficult question for me to answer because I like a lot of different trophies. I think my favorite though has to be the Great One Red Deer. I really like that thing. And then also my max weight leucistic diamond duck. Those two are probably my favorites if I had to choose. Do we have any more down or did we claim them all? I think there should be one more. Yeah, there's more blood right here. Non-vital organ. That explains why it's not right here. Nice, Jor. Come on, Hunter. Let's get it. Hey, Kaylee. What map should I get next? What maps do you currently have? If you don't have Mississippi Acres, I would recommend getting that map. Mississippi Acres, Silver Ridge Peaks, Tiawaroa, that's my top 3. So if you don't have it, if there's one of those that you don't have, I would recommend getting one of them. Welcome back, Atlantic. When can I do a lodge tour? I don't know. I probably should. I mean, it's almost 2022, so I should probably get a lodge tour done before the end of 2021. I'll tell you what. I'm going to be gone from the 27th for like a week after that, I think. And I need to get some content made for then. So I'm probably going to do a trophy lodge tour as one of those videos. The problem is I've got like 4 or 5 different lodges that I have diamonds and rares in, so it would be a very long video. I'm talking like probably an hour-long video if I were to show off all of my lodges. So the question is, do you guys want an hour-long video showing off every single lodge that I have? Or do you want like a 25 to 30-minute video just showing off the main lodge? Yes, Blake. I am. Just got a mellow goat. Nice, Atlantic. That's awesome. Split it into 3 different videos then. Yeah, that could work. A main lodge tour and then backup lodge tour. Yeah, that could work. I think that's a good idea. That way it's not too long of a video, but you guys will still get to see everything. It'll just be in multiple videos. I like that. Okay, there's 2 there, so let's reload. Alright, later, bro, bruh. Let me know if you're gonna be jumping on Arc later. Nice, Eli, that's awesome. Just shot a golden lynx. Nice, Roy, that's awesome, man. There's no way to see if you have all your zones discovered, Simon. You kind of just have to scour your entire map and until you can't find any more zones. In most cases, people will have anywhere from like 45 to 55 zones or drink zones of like whitetail deer. I don't know how much it is for every species, but I know for a fact whitetail it's between 45 and 55. Let's go ahead and try to find the rest of these. I think we shot 5 if I'm not mistaken. That's unfortunate, Carter. You'll find some more though. Killed a 300 scoring piebald mule deer on Rancho. That is insane, PJ. That's a giant muley. How many lodges do I have? I think I've got the max of 10. Aaliyah says hi, by the way, guys. Occasionally, Blake. I typically join multiplayer servers quite often. And anytime that I join multiplayer servers, then you guys are free to join in as well, as long as you don't follow me around the map. Friend got a 9 legendary gold melanistic red deer. That is insane. That sucks that it ended up being a gold and not a diamond, but that's still really cool. Even if it was a troll, I'd love to get a level 9 melanistic red deer. That'd be crazy. Oh my gosh, I think we found the great one, guys. Look at that thing. What a beast. Level 3, 66 to 112 score. I don't think they get any bigger than that. Alright, little guy. You're basically a great one, so let's get you out in the open where we can actually take a shot at you. Come on. Move out into the open. Or stand behind the tree for 10 years. Come on, turn for me. Good enough. We'll take it. I mean, if you want Medved, then go for it, Dino. I wouldn't exactly say it's one of the best maps, but if you don't have it, you might as well get it so you can at least have it as another option. Shot a troll level 9 melanistic gator. That sucks, man. It sucks that it's a troll, but that's still a really good trophy. Regardless of whether or not it trolled, that's still really cool. Oh yeah, the level 2 red deer look wild. Literally just sticks on its head. And we're not even talking big sticks, we're talking twigs. Later, float. Hey, Hunter boy. I don't know, am I? I mean, I personally wouldn't really consider myself famous, but I do YouTube, but I wouldn't say that I'm necessarily famous, because I think to be famous you need to have hundreds of thousands of people that know who you are. Alright, let's see if we can get this guy. Nah, it didn't quite get in. Was hoping we could angle it into a lung, but I don't think it worked. That one did. Alright, well. He's the second most famous Scarecrow. I mean, I guess I got that going for me. Will you ever do face cam again? Probably not anytime soon. Maybe once I get moved into a new place, then maybe we'll start doing it occasionally. Because then I'll hopefully have an office to actually set everything up in. Because currently I have my setup in my bedroom, so yeah. And obviously I can't really do face cam because of my wife having to come in here for doing diaper changes for Aaliyah and stuff, so I can't really do face cam right now. But once we get moved into a new place, maybe I'll start doing some face cam. At least occasionally. Once I get like a full-on setup, I want to get a green screen going. That way it doesn't look quite as bulky with the face cam. Because one of the biggest reasons, besides just not really liking doing face cam, one of the other biggest reasons that I don't do it is just because for a lot of people it takes away from the immersion. But I feel like if I end up doing it to where we have the green screen, it'll remove a lot of the background, which will make it so there's not as much of the screen being took up by the face cam. Maybe that will help with at least not removing as much of the immersion for people. We'll see, though. You just see Crow's head in the corner? That's it. No body, just the head. I'll wear a green shirt every single time, so I'm just a floating head. It's gonna be great. Oh my gosh. Got a new Diamond Whitetail 255. Nice bass, that's awesome. Did Leighton Lakes get an update? It did a couple patches ago. It's been a few... Actually, it's been probably like 6 months, I think. It was when Rancho released. When Rancho released, they reworked Leighton. No shoutouts, Hunter Boy. I don't do shoutouts. Because if I shout out one person, then everybody's gonna want to shout out. And obviously, I can't shout out everybody. What's my favorite rifle in the game? The 6.5 is my current favorite. It's a very fun gun to use. Super accurate, sounds amazing, looks amazing. You can easily make a 400-meter shot with no problem at all. Yeah, Alex. What are we gonna do? Shout out everybody. Alright, hold on. I got an idea. I can shout out everybody. Shout out to everybody watching. You're all awesome. And I can't thank you guys enough for supporting the stream. It honestly means the world to me. There you guys go. I gave you all a shout out. That's probably the best way to do it. Shout out to everybody watching for being awesome and watching the stream. I'll take it. Alright, let's go back down here because I think I forgot to look over here for red deer. Let's see if we got ourselves any big males respawn from that level 9. Doesn't look like it. Not that I can see anything because fog's a thing. Thanks, Call of the Wild. I enjoy all this fog. Sticking to my old tablet? What happened, Johnny? What happened with your new one? Hey, Tex, you did not miss too much. We got ourselves a troll level 9 red deer, but that has been it so far. Nothing too crazy. See if we can get this guy down real quick. Boop. Boop. Oh, your headset's not working with it? That's unfortunate. So this new tablet will probably be just for stuff that doesn't require headphones then. That sucks. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, 6.5 is a DLC. It comes with the Quattro Colinas map. When you buy Quattro Colinas, you get the 6.5 with it. It's a great rifle. It's not very quick killing. It kills very slow. It's probably comparable to the 270 when it comes to kill time. However, it's easily the best long-range gun in the game because you can shoot at like 400 meters and be pretty accurate. You barely have to compensate for drop at all, and it doesn't really stray to the left or right at all, so you can be very confident that your shots will hit at long range. Alright, later, PJ. Ooh, that's unfortunate, Ricky. At least you're finding them, man. I rarely have good luck when it comes to melanistics. I've only killed one melanistic stag my entire time playing, and that's out of like 7,000 or 8,000 red deer. And I've only killed, and I ended up killing it on my second account. So it wasn't even on this account. It was on my Great One Before 60 series account. So I don't even get it in my main lodge. Oh, hello there. And stay down. I think there is, Hunter. I think there's melanistic teal. They're very rare, though. And it's hard to tell when you find one because they look the same as the piebalds. But I do believe that there is a thing as a melanistic teal. What's my favorite gun? 6.5. Hey, Mr. Clean. Good to see you. Tippa, thank you so much for the super chat. What's my favorite trophy? Probably the Great One Red Deer. It's either the Great One Red Deer or my max weight leucistic mallard duck. When a map comes out, do you have like a method or something to get all the outposts? To be honest, I just randomly look around, that combined with also just grabbing all the lookout points. Because if you grab the lookout point, it will reveal all the outposts that are within a certain radius. So just look for lookout points. And then whenever you find a lookout point, go up to it and survey the area, and it'll show you all of the different outposts that are within a certain radius. What's the fastest way to get shotgun score? Hunting geese. Definitely hunting geese. Although at the moment geese are kind of buggy, so it won't be super great right now, but normally geese are the best. That's a decent 7 there. It's a female, so that's the only stag in that group from what I can tell. Nice. We got it. Well, it's pretty random, Mark. They can respawn as anything, really. Typically, they try to respawn in the same weight range, but they can end up spawning bigger, or smalling, wow. They can end up spawning smaller or bigger. And then another thing that might be happening to you is there's a chance that they're respawning in different herds. Maybe your big bucks have just ended up respawning in other places that you're not hunting. And that's another thing that happens quite often. Especially with whitetail deer. If you're hunting whitetail or blacktail, they move around a lot. Like, a lot. So you might want to check some other areas that you don't typically hunt. And that might help you find some of your big bucks. Thank you for the update, King Walker. I don't think anybody was asking, but thank you for the update, I guess. I think it's pretty widely known that Lady Legend streams every day. That's why I shoot the old does too. Keep the does fresh for the bucks. Yeah, I shoot the does as well. What species don't I have a diamond of? Well, I've got everything off of Mississippi now, so I think it's just feral pig, lynx, musk deer. I think that's it. I think that's it. There might be one more that I'm not thinking of. Oh yeah, javelina. I don't have a diamond javelina. What's the best sounding gun in my opinion? Definitely the 6.5. It just sounds so crisp. That's unfortunate, DRP. It happens, man. It's a tough grind. Definitely can take quite a long time. It took me almost 4,000 kills to get my first great one, so I feel your pain, man. It can be a rough grind. It will all be worth it once you find it, though. Alright, let's go to the stand and take these out real quickly. Best rifle for whitetail? Probably the M1. I'm gonna try and get a diamond of every species. Maybe eventually. I just really don't want to hunt medveds, so I've been avoiding it. Because unfortunately medved's where 2 of those diamonds are. And I don't like hunting medveds, so kind of just been avoiding trying to get the last couple diamonds that I need. Come on. There we go. So that's 4 over there. I think so too, Steven. I think so. Hunter Boy, I don't add anybody on my Steam because I keep it primarily to just real life friends or people that I've known for years. I keep my Steam friends list pretty limited. Killed 1,000 whitetail deer and don't have a diamond, is that bad? I mean, it's just luck of the draw, man. Unfortunately, it's just the luck of the draw. Now, one thing I will say that might be happening, one thing that I've noticed is if you have a diamond whitetail already on your map that you haven't found, then there's a good chance that you won't be getting as many diamonds to respawn. I had this issue when I first started my Rancho Great One grind. I killed like 300 whitetail without seeing a diamond. And then Flinter was telling me that maybe I had a diamond on my map in a zone that I hadn't checked. So I went around and looked, and sure enough, I had a diamond on my map already. That was in a spot that I typically don't hunt. And then after that, I started getting my normal diamond respawns. So I definitely think there's something to that. If you already have a diamond of that species, I think there's a lower chance of more diamonds spawning. Obviously, it's not like it's not a guarantee that that's a thing, but it really seems like it does affect it. So So I would probably go check around the rest of your map and see if maybe you've missed something. What species would I like to have more on, or have on more maps? I'd like to have pheasant on more maps. I think pheasant would fit good with Hirschfelden and Leighton. I think it would be nice to see them there. Actually, now that I think of it, I think quail would fit Leighton really well. I think the quail would fit Leighton a little bit better than the pheasant would. Yeah, that one is fleeing, so we spooked it when we fast traveled. Ah, messed that one up. Oh well. Hey, Jerome, how's it going, man? Everything's been going pretty good. Been having some fun on this Great One grind, trying to get our second Great One red deer. Hold on, I think I missed a super chat. Tippa, thank you for the super chat, man. Do I like the big rack or small rack the best for the red deer? I'd say the small rack. I think the small rack looks a little bit more like some of the red deer that I've seen in real life. Or through, I guess, images online. It looks very close to one of my favorite real life red deer that have been shot by someone. And so I think the small rack's my favorite of the two. Mike, thank you for the super chat, man. Really appreciate it. Got 3 diamond red deer in 90 minutes. That's crazy, dude. Those are always like the most satisfying little hot streaks to get on. I had a couple little streaks like that during my first red deer Great One grind, and they are very satisfying when they happen. That's awesome, man. That's super awesome. Thank you for the super chat as well. Alright, where is it, Hunter? Did it float? I bet it floated. Ah, lovely. Floating red deer. Welp. Let's go over there, I guess. Second red deer with 10 gauge or 454. I'd take it with the 454, man. The 454 is great. Moritz, thank you so much for becoming a member at Supercrow even. Holy. Thank you so much. Really appreciate the support. Enjoy the green name in chat, the special badge icon, all of the awesome emotes, the ability to use commands, access to private Discord channels once you link your YouTube to Discord, and access to all of my scrapped content. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. That brings us up to 135 members. Holy. Holy, holy, holy. Thank you, Slushy. I appreciate that, man. Welcome to the stream. Thinking about doing a red deer grind? Should I? I'd go for it, Cooper. It's a fun grind. It's a lot more fun than the whitetail grind is, so I definitely recommend it. And you make so much money when you're grinding red deer. So it's a win-win, really. Welcome back, Jor. I think what we're going to do for our second Great One is probably... I really want to shoot it from a tree stand with the bow. I didn't get to do that on the last one because it wasn't cooperating. But if we can manage to make it work, then we'll do it. Because it's definitely going to be like a fun way to take one out. Rancho's the best map to grind for whitetail, Mark. Leighton Lakes and Mississippi are too inconsistent with their zones. Rancho's definitely the best. Unfortunately, with both Leighton Lakes and Mississippi Acres, for some reason, the bucks don't return to their same herds half the time. That's the reason I quit the Mississippi grind so fast, is because every single whitetail buck that I shot did not respawn in its herd. ended up spawning in a brand new herd. And obviously that's not good if you're trying to be fast. You want them to be consistent and go to the same herds that you shot them out of. But for some reason they don't do that on Mississippi or Layton. A lot of times they'll go to new zones. And the only zones that don't do that are the really small ones. Like if you have a zone that's like 2 bucks and 1 doe, those ones typically don't have issues with respawns, but obviously that's not a lot of deer in one herd, so it makes it so the grind is still much slower. On Rancho, you can just blast everything and they'll always come back to the same lake, so it's so good for whitetail grinding. Good luck for your second great one. Got my first great one red deer yesterday after 2,500 kills and 12 diamonds. Nice, man, that's awesome. That's super awesome. Glad that you were able to get one down. And yeah, it seems pretty in line with what I had kill-wise. I was at 3,088 for my first one. So yeah, that's not too bad. 2,500's a little bit faster than what I ended up getting mine in. I don't really watch Kendall, nah. It's not really my my style of content. There's another red deer. Think we spined that one. That's a little bit of a problem then. Can you and Flinter do a collab? We'll probably do another collab soon. Most likely it would have to be after Christmas though, because I'm going to be doing some traveling and also I'll be busy with Christmas happening and stuff. But I'll talk to him and see if we can get something going after Christmas. If you haven't seen them, me and him have done a few collabs in the past. I believe we've done 3 live streams and 2 videos on my channel, 1 video on his channel. So if you haven't seen those, I would definitely recommend checking those out. You should be able to find them just by typing in Scarecrow and Flinter. It should help bring it up. I believe you'd most easily be able to find it by searching Scarecrow, Flinter, Black Buck Hunt. What gun am I using? Currently using the 300 Magnum. I'd go with the 22, Mr. Clean. What's my favorite trophy? To be honest, I don't have too many trophies that I would consider my favorite. It's always so hard to choose because there's so many different trophies. But if I had to pick one, it's probably the Great One Red Deer or the Max Weight Leucistic Diamond Duck. Those two are probably my favorites. Alright, let's go ahead and finish tracking this guy. This will probably be the last red deer of this run. Because I think, yeah, it's 2112. Best time for red deer grinding? If you're hunting on Tiawaroa, hunt around water during the hours of 1830 to 2130. If you're on any of the other map with red deer, then hunt around water between the hours of 5:30 and 9:30. What's my thoughts on the M1? I think it's easily the best 4 to 8 rifle. Just because of the follow-up shot speed. Alright guys, I will be right back. I'm gonna go take a quick restroom break and then also stretch a little bit, so I will be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I am back. I think we are going to go ahead and switch over to Escape from Tarkov now. We've done about an hour and 40 minutes of Great One grinding here on Tiawaroa. So I think it's time that we head over to some Tarkov. If you guys have not seen the game before, I would recommend hanging around to at least check it out. It is a lot of fun. And we're going to be going for a lot of action-packed PvP today. Alright, there we go. Just get the thumbnail changed. And, yeah. Let's, jump into it. Do I like the 7mm? Yeah, it's not bad. It's a good gun. My only problem with it is that it's single shot. If it wasn't single shot, I'd use it a lot more. Hey, Gaming with Leighton. I'm doing pretty good, man. What do you think's the most overpowered gun in Call of the Wild? Definitely the M1. It needs to have either more recoil or a slightly slower firing rate. Otherwise, it's just forever going to be the best. Dark chokes I see. Wait, where? I didn't see it. It probably happened while I was gone. Every time, Crow? What do you mean, tragic? What do you mean, man? $176 sounds like a big water buffalo. That sounds like a really good one. Guess who's getting a different tablet? Oh no, Johnny. Is it really that bad? Alright, let's turn the music on. There we go. Alright, so last night I did some grinding on here and I got a bunch of our traders to level 2. So I finally have access to a bunch of other stuff. Like the tier 2 Prepor and Skier, and then tier 2 Ragman as well. So we have access to some more guns and stuff like that. And I also unlocked the flea market finally, so we can actually use that, which is going to be nice. Let's just check. Okay, we're good to go. So let's see what we need to do. I have a task right now that is kill 30 scavs on factory, so that's going to be fun. See if I can find it. There it is. Operational tasks. It gives decent rewards, 12k XP, some AP ammo, and 1,000 euros. So I think we'll work towards that. Crispy, but not as crispy as Flinter's, and nothing can be as crispy as Flinter's voice. Let's be honest. It's impossible to top Flinter. Because he does just have that crispy voice. Alright, let's go with a little more PST GZH ammo. There we go. Let's hop into it. Hopefully we'll have some good raids today. What's the best looking diamond in my opinion? Either Kudu or Black Buck. I think they're two of the better looking diamonds. I do really like Diamond Red Deer, but if we're talking like true to life accuracy, it's definitely the Kudu or the Black Buck. Yeah, it's understandable, Johnny. That's understandable. Hey, Scarecrow fan, how's it going, man? Just bleed calls unparalleled. It really is tragic. I have tried to do that and I just can't. I don't know how he does it so perfectly. It's like, wow. He does it so much better. I can kind of do it, but not nearly as like accurate as he can. He literally sounds just like the doe bleat in Classic. Sounds so good. Oh, the screen is black. What's going on? Why isn't Tarkov showing up for that? No, Tarkov, why are you doing this? Why isn't it working? Uh-oh. Now I'm in raid and I can't do anything about it. What is going on? Ah, there's nothing I can do, guys. What's going on? Is it working on here? No, it's not. Tarkov, why? Let's try this. I'll have to temporarily add something else. Screen capture. Wait, what about window capture? Hold on. Well, this is great. What's going on? Come on, OBS. Why? Why now? Why is it doing this now? Why is it being so weird? Capture any full screen application, maybe? Just change the input of it. I got an idea. Maybe if I go out of full screen and then back into full screen? Maybe that'll work? Why isn't it working? I can't restart the game till I get out of this raid though, or else I'll get a missing in action added to my stats. What's going on? Why does it have to do this? Let's go windowed. Oh, this is gonna suck, but I'm gonna go windowed mode. And then go capture specific window. Where is it? Window capture. New source. Escape from Tarkov. It's still... Why? Why is it still doing this? Ah! You prefer radio? Yeah, it's mega bugged. And there's like players all around me, so I can't really mess with it too much. Now I can't even go into the settings because I went into windowed. Gosh, this is so messed up. Why isn't it working? I might have to restart the stream, honestly. Because it is, like, incredibly broken. Display capture, maybe? Okay, we're gonna have to go with display capture temporarily. How do I go full screen? Can I just F11? No. It's not working. Alright, you guys are gonna have to deal with this temporarily. We're just gonna have to go with this. It's very scuffed looking, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. Never thought I'd be playing Tarkov in windowed mode.
It's you guys again that were playing in the room.
It's totally fine. My eye is the green. I know, right? It's terrible. It's better than nothing, though. Hold on. Can I, like... Nope, that's not gonna work. Oh, gosh, it looks so bad. I hate this. I hate that I have to do this. But I'd rather this than nothing. That guy scared me, to be honest. Yep, that sounds about right. I think somebody's below. Or in bathrooms. How's that scav not dead? I think he has a vest on. Oh, that scav, man. That's my first death to a scav, I think. I think that's my first death to a scav. Wow. Feels bad. To be fair, windowed is really weird. I need to get this resolved, like, now. This is just terrible. Alright, I'm gonna try a few things. Biggest problem here is I can't even access the settings now. I can't access the settings. Gosh, this is so rough. Ah, man. I can't even resize the screen. Come on, Tarkov, why are you doing this to me? This is just not fair, man. This is just rude. Tarkov's being rude today. Tell you what, guys, I'm gonna end this stream and I'll start it up in a little bit. I gotta figure this out before I stream. So yeah, we'll end this one early and we'll come back later once I figure out what to do. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back a little bit later.